Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone. Today we will doing a presentation in English Teaching Assessment Group with study in reading at senior high school. But first, let me introduce myself. Let me introduce for my member group. First is Pandu Prima Sanjaya. It's me as a moderator today. Second is Mutia Khairunisa Parinja as a first speaker. Third is Sukma Wafirul Masin as a third speaker, and the last is Taufikur Rahman as the last speaker. So let's start the presentation. The first presentation will read by first speaker is Mutia Veronica Parinja. For Mutia, it's your time.
Okay, thank you. And the first definition about reading. Reading is the process of looking at writing symbols and letters and understand the meaning of them. It's one of the four main language skills alongside listening, speaking, and writing. Reading is usually the third language skill that you learn in your native language. It comes after listening and speaking. Next slide, please. Okay, back to moderator.
Okay, the second slide will read by Sukma. So Sukma, it's your time.
Okay. The next is types of reading techniques. There are four types of reading techniques what I will discuss. The first is skimming. Skimming is a reading technique that involves quickly going through a text to get a general idea of its content. It means technique skimming reading, going through the text to grasp main idea. When skimming, the reader doesn't pronounce each and every word of the text but focus their attention on the main theme of the core of the text. It's a way to identify the most important information, such as key points, headings, and the overall theme, without delving into details. Skimming is often used when you need to save time, make decisions about whether to read a text more thoroughly or gain a general understanding of the content. Examples of skimming are reading magazines, newspapers, or searching for name in a telephone directory. Next. The second is scanning. Scanning is a reading technique also used to locate specific information within a text quickly. When scanning, the reader quickly scatters across sentences to get to a particular piece of information. It means readers have a particular goal in mind and are searching for specific words, phrases, or pieces of information without necessarily reading to the entire text. Scanning involves the technique of rejecting or ignoring irrelevant information from the text to look at a specific piece of information. Scanning is commonly used. Scanning is common. Okay, next is intensive reading. Intensive reading is a reading technique that involves detailed and short examination of text. It is characterized by the reader's deep focus and understanding the content, often word by word or sentence by sentence. The primary goal of intensive reading is to achieve a comprehensive and in-depth understanding of the material. Intensive reading is far more than skimming and scanning as it needs the reader's attention to detail. It involves close reading that aims at the accuracy of comprehension. Intensive reading is the opposite of skimming or scanning, where the reader quickly identifies key points or specific information. It is a valuable technique for academic and scholarly reading, literary analysis, and any situation where a profound understanding of the matter is necessary. The next, I will give the moderator. Thank you.
Okay, in this discussion, I will explain about material. The first is narrative text. Narrative text is a type of text that tells a story or describes a sequence of events. The purpose of a narrative text is to entertain or inform the reader by presenting a series of events in a coherent and engaging way. Okay, thus I explained about the planning learning in English. The first, the activities carried out are basically from a skills training as prospective teacher and educator. In these activities, students are expected to be able to practice the skill in and ability acquired at campus before carrying out like PPL activity and implementation of activity individual, which good. The first is make a permission letter to carry out teaching activities for 1 month. And second, granting an activity permit to the school. The third, teaching practice activities class action-based learning. 40, learning planning. And 50, implementation of learning. 60, evaluation and learning assessment. And the last is problem and alternative problem solving. Okay, I give the moderator.
Okay, thank you so much for topic for the material, and I think that's all from us. Thank you so much for who was joining this meeting or this presentation, and we say forgiveness if we have a mistake. Thank you so much, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.